to order. So we are pleased to be gathering here in the auditorium of the Arthur C. Nielsen Jr., a legendary person who cared deeply about his community, the Arthur C. Nielsen Jr. campus of the North Shore Senior Center. So the township, as many of you know, has tremendous respect and appreciation for the services that the Senior Center provides to our senior citizens and to their families. So on behalf of your elected officials and dedicated township staff, we are delighted that you've joined us this evening. Welcome to our annual town meeting. Please join with me as our supervisor, Dr. Alan Goldberg, will lead us in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So again, thank you all for joining your fellow New Trier Township residents and friends this evening as we share in our 169th year of participatory government, where citizens have a direct voice at our annual town meeting. Having begun in colonial America, townships are the oldest form of government continuing to function today. In 1789, the Congress of this new nation adopted the Northwest Ordinance. They wanted to organize the new land in the expanding territories, ordering that they plot, survey, and grid it into 6 by 6 square mile units, ultimately leading to the formation of Ohio, Indiana, Michigan, Wisconsin, and Illinois. So in 1818, happy bicentennial year, Illinois, we were admitted to the Union as a state. And later, the 1848 state constitution created Illinois townships as we know them today. Tonight, right now, as we speak, there are over 1,400 other annual town meetings being conducted throughout the state of Illinois. The diversity is incredible. This evening, we welcome our keynote speaker, Lonnie Stonich, Executive Director of FAN, the Family Action Network. And we really are looking forward to your presentation this evening. This evening, we honor several residents recognized because of their generous gifts of time, expertise, and distinguished service to our community. Would the award winners please stand to receive our applause? Peer Jury Award winner, Brianna Chu. Brianna? Friends of the Township Award winner, the Jewel Food Store on Green Bay Road in Wilmette. Township Service Award winning Village Historical Societies. We have representatives from the Historical Society. Georgie Noyes Community Spirit Award winner Susan Rooney. And the Supervisor Superior Service Award winner, Township Administrator Diane Ty. So additionally tonight, with less fanfare, your township officials will give reports. Okay. So, at this time, I would like to use our outstanding team of election officials. Would the Township Board please stand? Elliot Robbins, trustee. Kevin Boyd, trustee. Jeff Snitzer Eisenberg, trustee. John T. Thomas, trustee. And Supervisor Alan Goldberg. And in our audience, we have our township staff. Would the township, the dedicated township staff, would you please stand to be recognized? And I'll point them out. In the back, our Social Services Administrator, Gene Rosser. In the front, our Deputy Assessor, Len Shiflett. And sitting over on the side, our Assessor, Jan Churchwell. And pardon me, our Communications Director, Jack McCall. You already met our Township Administrator, Diane Ty. Who's winning our award tonight. And so many of you work so well with our Community Services Administrator, Brian Leverance. And one of my favorite people, Deputy Clerk Sandy Forrester. So we'd also like to express our appreciation to the New Trier Citizens League and their president, Peter Tart. Peter. They help in many ways. So a town meeting calls for direct citizen participation. Tonight, the registered voters of New Trier Township will approve our agenda, elect a moderator, adopt the rules and procedures, and vote on a resolution to set the date for our 2019, which will be our 170th township meeting. We're now clarify who can actually vote. When you entered the meeting tonight, we had volunteers staffing the table, and we requested you sign in as either a legally registered township resident or an elector, we'll call you an elector tonight, or other. And that's so many of you who are friends or guests of the township. We're really happy that you're here, but we want to make sure that other doesn't vote tonight. Okay, so if there's a question that's called, even though we're super pleased that you're here, if you would not vote on the questions presented. All residents of the township should have received a little green card when you came in. If there were to be a controversial vote, we'd ask that you place that green colored card in the area. If you hold it up, it will show that you are a qualified elector at tonight's meeting. Okay, so if there's any question about that, we'll do a special time of vote. Okay. So the first order of our business tonight is to approve the agenda. I would call upon an elector of the township to offer a motion to accept the agenda as presented in your program. So when offering or seconding a motion, would you please state your name and the village of your residence loudly?
Pete Schellenbach, Glencoe!
I see a resident standing. Pete Schellenbach of Glencoe. What is your motion?
I move to approve the agenda as presented in the program.
Is there a resident second?
There is. Jerry Ginsburg, Village of Glenview. I second the motion to approve the agenda.
It's been moved and seconded. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. Opposed? We have adopted the agenda. Now we must select a moderator. So I would again ask for an elector of New Trier Township to place in nomination the name of a qualified resident you would choose to elect as moderator for this evening's meeting. Is there a I see a resident standing.
Victoria McDonough of Winnetka.
And what would you like to move?
I move to nominate Jim Carlson of Wilmette to be elected moderator of this annual town meeting.
Is there a second?
My name is Virginia Hoynes, and I second the motion.
What village do you live in, Mrs. Hoynes? Okay. So it's been moved and seconded. Mr. Jim Carlson, do you agree to serve as moderator for this year's annual town meeting?
If I am so elected, I would be glad to.
I need to ask 3 times. Are there any additional nominees? Are there any additional nominees? Are there any additional nominees? Nominations are now closed. May I call for a voice vote? All in favor of nominating Jim Carlson to serve as our moderator, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We have a moderator for our annual town meeting. Congratulations.